Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Sunday Night Mixed Media Backgrounds. I have an idea, not exactly sure how it's going to go, so let's see what I can do. Guys, so I kind of have this idea to do painting a la paint pour. Now, I thought I was going to be able to do that with how fluid the first paint came out was. However, that one didn't even come out of the jar. So I am actually reactivating that. I put water in there, mixed it all up. I am letting it kind of do its thing so it can flow. But even my tube paints are a little bit thick. So here's the thing. I'm like, use your stuff or it'll go bad, or it'll dry up. I don't use paint that much at all. But after I did this, I had so much fun with it. I'll probably do it some more, because I think it makes just a great background. Now these colors that I'm using right now, they're pretty bold, right? There is that kind of neon-y green. You got the bright purple and the blues. Like these are bold colors, and the finished result is pretty bold. But I think I could do this with like softer colors too, right? So I've got the paint, and I was like, okay. Because I know if you've ever paint poured before, you can like do swirls and things and it'll kind of like fall off the canvas that you're working on, and it leaves something really beautiful. So I was trying to do it that way. I probably should have mixed my paint up, watered it down, mixed it up to do that, or just got paint pour stuff. But that's a whole other level of paint I don't need to be purchasing in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I decided what I was going to do was take my water, and then I was just going to spray. Like this whole paper is wet right now. And this is that Vicky Bouton Foundations paper. So it is a thick white paper. It is definitely, it's got the wherewithal to hold on to the product that is here. And then with all of that water that's all over the place, I decided to grab my Tailored Expressions liquid watercolors. And I'm going to use coordinating colors to the paint that I already have down here on the paper. And I'm just going to like dollop it down and then get that color. Now, to be fair, with this finished, I don't know how this would have turned out if I just would have done watercolors or if I just would have done paint. Well, if I just would have done watercolors, it would have been a lot paler. But I don't know if the watercolors actually contributed. But I find it interesting that the watercolor is not kind of going around the paint where I first sprayed it down and like that initial layer of paint kind of spread out over the paper. I find that really interesting. I want to like play with the stuff now and see what resists and what doesn't. But anyway, I'm gonna do something so it doesn't matter, right? Like the resistance doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish dolloping those down. And actually, this is kind of cool looking the way it is too. It's definitely abstract. It's definitely, a little bit funky, but whatever. I add more water because, why not? Plus, I really wanted the paint to kind of be a little bit more fluid. And then I have another piece of white paper, and I will tell you, this is not thick white paper. This is definitely thin, right? And this is being done in real time, you guys. This isn't sped up or slowed down. So this is literally how fast I was doing this. I'm pressing it down. As you can see, little paints and globby bits are coming out from underneath, which is why I'm using my old table mat as my mixed media work surface, because it definitely is going to be messy. So I'm going to go ahead and press that down, and then I'm going to peel it off, and I'm like, please turn out some kind of cool way, right? And I'm like, oh, I kind of love this. Now, there is a section down here. You can see right there on that bottom right where the paper is kind of covering up right now, that I did not actually get pressed down, and there was not kind of like splooshes and splatteries going on. You can see it you can see it on both of them right there. And it took me a hot second to figure out what I was going to do with that paper from the top, because I wasn't prepared, right? Like I didn't think, okay, I'm going to put this wet one here and this wet one here. That really wasn't on my mind. Now I'm going to take some bubble wrap, and I am literally just rolling it over top of this paper here. And when I pull it up, it's got some dotty bits. Now, I will tell you that the dotty bits from the watercolor has practically already gone away. It did not stay, but I think the dotty bits in the thicker paint actually might last. So I'm going to pull that up. As you can see, that watercolor kind of just splapped, like it's like all out, all over the place. But you guys, I think that's cool as crap. So I'm going to go put that off to the side, and I'm leaving all of this in here because I really am kind of like, what the heck am I doing? I end up pulling out another palette that I have. It's just a huge white palette. And then I'm going to eventually scoot one of the papers to the left so that I have space for one of the papers on the right. And then we're going to even make another one. So Sunday Night Mixed Media Background kind of turned into like Sunday Night 3 Mixed Media Backgrounds, which is fine because it's all the same product. But as you can see, now they're both there, and I'm going to set them off to the side to dry. So fun fact, I was talking about what do I need a tray? Why do I need that We Are Memory Keepers tray thing for? Like, I need another cart, like I need another hole in the head. And sure enough, today would have been a great day because I've got some new products that I swatched out on cardstock to see what they did. So I have like 7 layouts, 7 backgrounds just kind of splattered across the room. I'm drying because where the heck am I supposed to put them? They're just all over the room now. So I am going to grab another piece of white cardstock, and I just set it down on top of there, right? I was thinking about kind of like swirling it over and picking up that color, but instead I just grab the bubble wrap here, and I'm just pressing it down over top of this cardstock here so that I can get that. Look at that. That is freaking awesome. I love it. Some of the colors did mix a little bit, and there is like a tinge of kind of like a greenish grayy type color where some of them mixed. But you guys, I love the way that this looks. This is so freaking awesome. So I'm stupid excited about that. So I've got that one and the other 2 layouts, or other 2 backgrounds really. I'm going to clean this up. And then that is going to do it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for Sunday Night Mixed Media Backgrounds. Let me know if this is the kind of like, do you watching this, does this make you want to get in there and get messy with paints and things? Let me know down below. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.